This is the brand new BYD SEALION 7. We're going to take you through all the important bits that you're going to need to know. The SEALION 7 has 3 different trim levels that are going to be available in the UK. The Comfort, which produces 312 PS and is rear-wheel drive, or you've got the Design and the Excellence, which are all-wheel drive and produce 530 PS. The Comfort will take you from 0 to 62 in 6.7 seconds, whereas the Design and the Excellence will do it in 4.5 seconds. All 3 have a top speed of 133 miles per hour. When it comes to range, the Comfort will give you up to 300 miles, the Design will give you up to 287, and the Excellence will give you up to 312 miles from one full charge. Talking of charging, all 3 models will give you up to an 11 kilowatt charge and an AC charge, or when you're charging at home. Whereas the Comfort and the Design models will give you a DC charge of up to 150 kilowatts, so 30 to 80% will take you just 24 minutes. Whereas the Excellence model can charge up to 230 kilowatts and a 30 to 80% charge will take just 18 minutes. And we've also now got a charging indicator, which is a great little feature to show you how your car is charging. When it comes to the full side profile view, we can really start to see what this car is about. It is an SUV, but it has also got those little features which let us know that it is also sporty and has also got that performance. So when we get towards the rear, we've got that sloping rear end, and we've also got this rear spoiler that seems to appear out of nowhere from the panoramic glass roof. And we've even got this rear ducktail spoiler as well. So not only does it look great, but it's got plenty of hints to let us know that it has got that sporty performance. When we get to the rear of the vehicle, and the main feature is definitely this LED light bar. It runs the entire length of the rear of the vehicle, mirroring the ducktail spoiler. It helps it to look modern and really finishes off the look of the rear of the car. It has a really nice welcome sequence, and we've also got, whilst we're at the rear, an electric tailgate as standard. So when we get inside, we have got a 520 litre boot space, and that's plenty enough for any family trips. But if you wanted more, you can put the seats down and get over 1,700 litres of boot space in the SEALION 7. And on some models, you can even get a frunk, so a space in the front where the engine would be, and that's up to 58 litres. So plenty of space options within the new SEALION 7. When we take a look at the front, we've got what BYD call the Ocean Aesthetics design, so it's a really good looking car. We've got the LED daytime running lights with welcome sequence, but we look further back and we've got some 20-inch alloy wheels which look really smart, and we've got contrasting red brake calipers, so there's a little hint there of the performance that it can actually give you. Something else that's worth mentioning for the SEALION 7 is that you can actually get a tow bar fitted to the rear. So the Comfort will give you up to 750 kilos, or the Design and Excellence will give you up to 1,500 kilos. So a real plus point for the new SEALION 7. So moving on to the interior, but before we start, there is loads of features on the interior of the SEALION 7, so I'm going to pick out some of the best ones to mention for you. There'll also be some new ones that you haven't seen on BYD models yet, so I'll also try and make sure to cover them. But we are going to start off with one of my favourite features that is also on the Seal, and that is that glass panoramic roof. It is incredible. It is massive, this thing, and it opens up so much inside that it gives you so much space, so much natural light. It is a fantastic feature, and don't forget that you can also close that with an electric blind as well. So let's start off with the seats. They are heated and ventilated in this model, and they are electronically adjusted, so it's very easy to find a comfortable position. We also got the vegan leather option on this one, but they can actually come with, on the Excellence model, a Napa leather. So it really adds to that excellent quality that you find in the BYD models. And it's continued on the detailing as well. So we've got the leather on the side doors and also in the center console. So it's a really high level finish. So let's take a little bit of a closer look at this huge 15.6 inch screen in the center console, so you can control absolutely everything from here. So this is just on the normal home screen at the moment. You can go onto your different car settings, it will bring that up, and you can control everything from here. So you can open or close the windows, you can put child lock on, the seat adjustments, heating, ventilation, ambient lighting, which actually you can choose is different between the front and the back, and you can pick pretty much any colour you want as well. So we can also actually just change the car around, have a little look around the car. We can have a look and see what we might want to do or not do. So we can, for example, click on this here and actually close or open a window. So we might just pull one down and it'll do that for us all. Or actually we can give it some ventilation and that will just nudge down all of the windows ever so slightly. So when we go to our app screen, we've got all of our options here, so we can click onto the settings or my car. We can have a look at everything that we've got through the car as well. So as I mentioned, you can get wireless Apple CarPlay or Android Auto on here, and that will also sync up with your head-up display. So if you're using the satellite navigation, you can use that on the head-up display as well. Lots of different shortcut features as well. We've got all of our temperature settings and our fan settings on here, which actually we can also come down to by our gear lever down here. We can turn the fans on or off. So loads of different features which are all fantastic within this screen. We've got some fun features as well, which includes the karaoke, so you can actually get a microphone and you can play karaoke on one of the applications through the screen. The words will come up on the screen and you can actually sing through the microphone, which goes through the car speakers, which is a really fun part and something extra to do as well whilst you might be bored or stuck in traffic. So there are loads of other features, which includes the wireless phone charger that's actually ventilated, so it will keep your phone cool, and that's up to a 50-watt charge, so it will charge it quick. The one next to it isn't actually a wireless charger, but instead it's here for the NFC card. So that is a credit card style card which you can use to open and close the vehicle and start it up as well. So you can place it here, the vehicle recognizes it, and you can drive the vehicle around, so you don't actually have to have the key. Even better, you can actually have that card in your wallet on your phone. So whether it's Apple or Android, you can have that in the wallet on your phone and you can open and close the car and start it and drive it around as well. So again, no need for the key. When we move over to the driver's side, we've got a beautiful leather wrapped steering wheel, flat bottom for sporty feel as well. And we've got this brand new 10.25 inch LCD screen. Now that is new compared to other models, as the others have a much smaller screen, which is sometimes a little bit difficult to read when you've got lots of information on there. Whereas this is much bigger, it's clearer to read, and so is a bit better for when you're driving. However, you actually almost don't need that screen, because in the Excellence model, you actually come with a head-up display, and that gives you everything you need. So there are some fantastic features in here. We're going to move to sound now. We've got the dyno audio, which sounds fantastic. We've got a subwoofer in the back, and we have got tons of speakers that are strategically placed, so it does have a really good sound to it whenever you're playing some music. We have also got a nice little safety feature in the corner, which you might see on the driver's pillar on the left hand side, which is an infrared sensor. So we've got those safety features, so if you start to drift off or doze away, or if you start to not react, then it will notice that as a safety feature and start to give you warning prompts that you should maybe take a break. When it comes to the rear, it is super comfortable in here. It really feels like some sort of executive SUV. There is tons of leg room in here and headroom as well. It is really a premium place to be, especially with these heated outer rear seats. Not only that, in the back you can also change the interior lighting, but you can have it different colour from the one in the front, so you can keep the kids happy. And also it has a 4-zone voice control, so the car knows who's asking it to do something. So you could also say, hey BYD,
hi there,
put my window up. And it knows who's saying it and which window to put up. When it comes to colours, you get 4 different choices. So you can have polar white, space black, indigo grey or Atlantis grey. When it comes to warranties, the power battery has an 8-year or 125,000 mile warranty, so you can drive your EV with confidence. There are some fantastic money-saving benefits to the SEALION 7. Because it is an EV, it will currently cost you £0 in road tax. It's ULEZ compliant, so it will save you money there as well. And also, BYD give a maintenance schedule of every 2 years, or up to 20,000 miles. So actually, you have to service it less than a normal combustion engine vehicle, so it will save you money there as well. So there we have it, that is the brand new BYD SEALION 7. We want to know what you think of it in the comments below. For any further information, follow the links in the video.